what's one thing that you feel like you're doing great right now? And what's one thing that you feel like you can do better at right now? Let's start with that because those are practical things, two things that's practical that we can talk about.
I do know how to make healthy eating choices. I mean, I might have a fall apart here or there. One of the bad things that I have had a few bouts of emotional eating where I crave something I know is not healthy for me, and I'll go get it, and I'll eat it, and then I'll feel bad about it because I know I have a big issue with getting enough protein. That's been a issue forever.
So boom, let's start right there. So number one, you have been as consistent as you can be up to this point. But number two, you mentioned protein. So the way to keep improving eating habits and also improving your health and fitness in this domain right here, one thing I tell people all the time is if you can continue to do what you're doing right now, right? Just bare minimum what you're doing right now as far as consistency. Keep doing that bare minimum. Just keep doing that. And as far as the protein, you mentioned protein. Let's try to improve that 1% every day. Just 1%. You ain't gotta try to get it perfect today or tomorrow. Just improve that 1%. Guess what? 100 days, it's at 100%. If you do that, like most people say they'll do it, but guess what? 5 days, 6 days, 7 days, they fall off. Why? Because they try to go 100, 0 to 100, like the Drake song. I don't know if you know the Drake song. They go 0 to 100 real quick, and guess what happens?
Yeah, and I know
go right
that's
back
not
down.
realistic. It's not realistic. Like today, I started a wellness journal. Well, I'm setting my five. I'm sitting down right now, coming together with my 5 goals that I want to accomplish. That is one of my goals. To improve my protein. When I don't have enough protein in my system, I start having blood sugar drops. Severe. I had one earlier last week, and I couldn't figure out why was I sleepy? Why was I sleepy? Why am I tired? Why I can't go? And then I came home, I finished my lunch, and I had a protein shake, and it was like, ah! The sleepiness went all the way away. So I put one and one together, and I'm like, okay, the factor is I need to embed that protein. That protein has to be there. Because I eat vegetables like it ain't nothing. But the issue was I didn't have enough protein.
What you said, I'm always thinking of action steps, right? The philosophy aspect of just talking it out and understanding where you're at, that's the first step. And you know where you're at right now. But as far as the protein aspect, and also you mentioned something else, eating, being slow to eat. So I would recommend you figure out how long it takes you to eat your meals, right? And try to increase that time, because what happens if you eat your lunch, if you eat half of your lunch in the morning, then eat the other half at night, you're not going to be hungry enough to eat again. And you need to get those
That's true.
calories in, right? Improve your intake of calories, right? And it takes time. Same thing with the protein, right? You're increasing your protein numbers. Your body isn't used to it, so it's hard to get that many grams of protein in that you need. So slowly, 1% every day. All right. If you can do that while staying consistent with what you're doing now, just try your best to improve that. That will be the easiest step. So right now, we just want to focus on protein. I don't want you to think about anything else. Focus on that protein. If you can get your appetite to the point where you can hit those 1,700 calories every day, because what I want you to do is I want you to be able to hit that consistently for about a week, 7 days, whatever the case may be. Then we can lower that down. And then once we lower that down, your metabolism will catch up, and you can start to fat loss will start to improve. Because right now, one day 1,700, the next day 1,400, the next day 1,000, then the next day 1,700. It's needs to be a little bit more consistent. That's the action step. I'll send you a video as far as nutrition. Got a lot of good information in the nutrition. It's in the Facebook group, it's in the modules. And also increasing your activity level will help the appetite. but you need to increase the protein to increase the activity level. Everything works together. All this is symbiote. It's all
Yeah.
together. Not too far off the mark.
If you're a vegan and you're struggling to actually lose weight, build muscle, tone up, and become the healthiest version of yourself, I want you to click the link below right now. Schedule a free consultation call with me, and on that call we can go over your goals and a bulletproof plan to actually get you to your goals. All right? So go ahead and
click that link below, y'all.
talk soon.